DMR time. So, this is a Specna something. I changed that because it's going to be a DMR. Added these things. That. Suppressor. Currently, it already has a type bar in there because I put it in there. But we're going to add... Yeah, that. And that. So basically, it's going to get fully upgraded. With the power that this grants, we are going to aim for 400 FPS. So it's likely that I'm going to have to short stroke by 1 or 2, which is absolutely fine. And that is the plan to short stroke anyway. I expect to. However, this is a very convenient. We take that off. We unscrew this like so, and then we go boom, and then now we can get to the spring, which is right here. That is going to be very fucking fun. I might have to stick a screwdriver through there to help. That's probably why they're there. That is going to be very fun to stick that M130 in there. My God, it's so easy to knot that to the side. However, that is nice and convenient. So yes, all the things. Yeah, right, we're gonna start with the hop. So ZCI type bore, it is a 509mm, which also means we're gonna swap that out for a full, because ain't no way that can stay. So that needs a clean, put that thing in, yeah. There we go. I might change that out for a harder nub so it can hop the heavier BBs, but we'll see. I'm going to try and rock it with that. Since it's only going to 400 FPS anyway, I'm aiming for 390, which that's the top end of what a 60 should be used for. So we'll see. Probably going to use 3s with this anyway. Maybe 3 2s if I fancy it. Right, that bit. They've got an extra thing to prove this hasn't been touched. You've got your normal one in here. So your sticker, your gearbox sticker, but you got this one. Right, let's crack this Specna open. It's going to be as stock as it comes. Fucking on there, have I missed a screw? I've missed a screw, you dickhead. Oh, you fool. There you go. Air seal. Wow, just wow. Has this even really been used? I don't think so. We have no shims, 1 shim on top, no shims. Right in there, we're going to clean that up. We're going to clean this up anyway, even though I'm replacing literally all of that. Taking that out, taking that out, taking that out, all that. Let's do it. Cool, they are sitting nice in there. They actually went in without very little persuasion. Also full radius to gearbox, just because I usually radius a gearbox at the front. Very light radiating, just a little bit. Now that's all cleaned up, let's put the MOSFET in. Trigger. Auto. Semi. That's where safe wants to be, and then... Yes! There you go. Thought may as well use this piston. It's a steel rack anyway, so just knock that down so it's not going to be in the way. Took 2 teeth off. 2 teeth off there. So let's do clicker next. This is the actual clicker kind of thing, which means we have to remove this as it replaces it. Well, that wasn't fucking stressful. That little spring is so hard to get in. Oh my God. But they do give you a spare, so that's nice of them. Let's get the spring in and let's cycle it. It's got the clicker in there, so I put both of the magnets on and increased it a little bit because I just want a good solid click. So we connect the battery and it makes the noise. We pull safe and it doesn't do anything. Pull the auto. The semi's a bit... There we go, yeah, that works. Yeah, I need to change some settings though, because as standard, the active brake on this thing is too damn high, and we want it on basically fucking 0. Right, so we've already heard what it sounds like on a 7.4, so we're going to do 9.9 Lifey. Definitely a bit more snappier. Definitely a bit more snappier. And then let's do 11.1. Ooh, definitely more aggressive. No. Yep, there we go. That's the lockup. Excellent. Let's have a cheeky listen to what it sounds like with all the stuff together. Two eighths on the 9.9. 9.9. Ooh, that's 425. Because we want 1.47, something like that. That's not a problem. Okay, so now we're going to use an M105. This should possibly give me one that's too low, and then I know whether to go for 110 or 120. We'll see. 281. Which I think that's going to be the AEG spring. Yep, 332. Awesome. That's fine. So now I'm going to try M120. So this is M110, M120-ish. It came out of a gun that was shooting 370-400 with it in. So we should get roughly where we need to be. We'll see. 305 to 309. 305 is 360. 309 is 365. Okay, we're getting there. So that one is a maybe. All right, this is an M120, allegedly. Wow, very slight increase. 311, 367. So that's going to about 360, 370. So that's the new maybe. Okay, so this is allegedly a new Pro M110, but it was much tougher to get in than an M120 and the M130, which is why I say allegedly. Will it beat the allegations? Oh, it fucking won't. What the fuck? That's over 500 FPS. That's about 514. That is a big fucking no. Fucking hell. Don't I have to wrestle with a gun? I think we have a winner. 323. Yeah, that's about 382, 385. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's nice and consistent, that as well. 380 will do fine. Good shit. Right, so that is shooting 379 to 38, we'll say 4. So that 5 FPS lenience is what usually happens when it's fully upgraded. This is. This lovely M105 spring, we'll put it to AEG power, so it's simple enough to just burp, burp, quick change, stick that in, go on the MOSFET settings, change it to 3-round burst. Boom, it's an AEG. It's kind of like 2-in-1. Now, let's see how it shoots. But otherwise, I just want to see if all the hop and stuff is set up and it's able to just sling the BBs out to range like it's supposed to. Yeah. Rightio, that is done. So it shoots 3s pretty nice. It could absolutely do with shooting heavier, 3.2, 3.6s. With the range that this can put out, you definitely want a straighter BB over there. So, but I thought, hey, why not? If I'm gonna test the clicker and just pop it in there, see how easy they can be. Apart from that tiny ass spring in the totally optional mechanical safety, it is pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy, just like Perun's things in general. So good spring there. All we have to do, change the MOSFET settings on the auto so it's 3-round burst, swap the spring out, and then it's an AEG. Yeah.